All right. Number 11. This one, it's a rule. This one, it's similar to this one, but what's missing is a 1. The 1 is gone. Well, I can do it this way myself. I can say it's 2 cos squared 2.5. I said the 1 is missing. Minus 1. That means I'll put minus 1 and neutralize it and put plus 1. Meaning this is 0. It's like it's not there. But what I'm putting in a bracket is actually the rule. Cos double the angle. So I can write it as cos. I double 225. It's actually 45. And then that means I'm going to have to plus the 1 once I'm done. So once I'm cos 45, it's root of 2 all over the 2 plus the 1. It will be like that. But let's see if we simplify it using a calculator. Root 2 and then all over the 2. And then we say plus the 1. Maybe they would have written it differently. So you can write that as 2 plus square root of 2 all over the 2. That's one way. Another way is this. You can say, wait a minute, this rule, the minus 1 is missing. So which means you can go back. Which one we're doing? We're doing the cos squared. Yeah. You can say, yeah, the minus 1 is missing. So what do? Take that minus 1, just transpose it to the other side. So that means it will be gone here. Then you're just having that plus 1. So you know when the 1 is short, it's double angle plus the 1. Then you can simply say this one is the same as cos double the angle, which means it's going to be 45. Then I must add the 1. So what I wrote here, it's the same thing that is here. Then you finish it up as I did. It's going to be the same answer. Because sometimes they transpose, but they didn't tell you. I just recreated. All right, then we've got this one. We've got this one. It's a sine squared 15. With a sine, remember the double angle for sine, it's sine times cos all the time. There are no pluses or minuses in between. All right, with this one, you know it's the cos one. It has a sine, meaning what you are dealing with, you are actually dealing with this one, 1 minus 2 sine. All you have to do is to take a common factor, or you can take a common factor. Okay, you take a common factor of half. You put half outside. What goes inside is 1 minus 2 sine squared of 15. So what's in the bracket? It's a double angle for cos. So that means you got half into cos, double the angle, meaning 30 degrees. The answer will be half times cos of half is root of 3 divided by 2. Then your answer will be root of 3 all over the 4. You end up with that. I could have transposed it as well and do some other things, but no need to do it. This one is good enough. All right, then we go to the next one, which is this one here. All right, you cannot say it's 1, this one, because the cos is not squared, the sine is not squared. You can't say that. So you have to FOIL it, that one. When you FOIL that one, you're going to have cos squared of 15 plus the middle term is going to be cos times sine, but you're going to double the middle term. It's going to be 2 sine of 15 and then times cos of 15. The one that I'm writing in yellow is a double angle for sine. And then the last sign must be squared. You're having sine squared 15. I color coded on purpose. Look at the white one. Cos squared 15 plus sine squared 15. they give you 1. The white one gives you 1. The yellow one, it's a double angle for sine. It's the same thing as that number 1. So it's going to be sine double the angle 30. So now you can simplify it and say you got 1 plus sine of 30 is half. Then your answer is 1.5. Or you can write it as 3 divided by the 2. Will be exactly the same thing. So you needed to square that binomial there. All right, let's go to the last one. Okay, the last one is this. It's in the brackets. You have to FOIL. When you look at them, it's actually difference of 2 squares. There's a minus, there's a plus, but they are exactly the same. So you don't have to stress. You just square the first one. The first one is going to be sine squared of 15. You know how to do difference of 2 squares very fast. Minus the last one, which is going to be cos squared of 15. I told you, once I've got 2 terms, pluses and minuses, it's a cos rule. But the cos rule one demands that cos squared must begin. So that means I'm swapping them around. I'm writing cos squared of 15, and then the sine is positive, sine squared of 15. But the minus must be in the middle. That means I pull minus as common factor. So it's minus into, it's going to be cos squared of 15 minus sine squared of 15. So what's in the bracket? It's cos double angle. So it's minus cos, I must double the 15, which is 30. So the answer should be minus square root of 3 all over the 2. So all problems are accounted for.